of reckoning. Are we ready for 2025? The year 2025 may mark a turning point in human history, referred to by some as the Year of Reckoning. Scientists have predicted a rare cosmic event, a planetary alignment occurring once every 26,000 years. This phenomenon, expected in January, could trigger a series of devastating natural disasters and unexplained global changes. In January, massive earthquakes may level entire cities as tectonic plates shift with unprecedented force. By March, relentless electrical storms could fill the skies, creating an unending barrage of lightning and thunder. By June, the destruction could escalate further, with some nations potentially disappearing from maps due to catastrophic floods, tsunamis, or other mysterious events. What's most disturbing is the apparent synchronization of these disasters. Every event seems perfectly timed, leading some to speculate about the involvement of a higher unknown force. Ancient civilizations left warnings about a great balancer, a mystical power said to intervene when humanity drives the world toward chaos. These messages, inscribed in ancient texts and legends, suggest that when the scales tip too far, this force restores balance, no matter the cost. Now, humanity faces a pressing question. Are we ready for what lies ahead? Can we endure these trials, or are we destined to become another chapter erased from Earth's history? The year 2025 could signify more than just another date. It might be a wake-up call for humanity to reflect on its impact and strive for harmony with nature. Only time will reveal whether we can survive this reckoning, or if it marks the end of our story.
We have this wave of individuals that are starting to have a rise in consciousness. So if you have found yourself starting to see things from a very different perspective, almost like we have a tapestry. There's a tapestry and you've just got like one thread, right? And that's kind of what we've been doing. We've been that thread, and we've just kind of been going in and out of different stuff, not really feeling like there's any rhyme and reason, kind of feeling like we're being controlled or like we're not in control. Now we're kind of finding that we're moving into this space where not only are we understanding like why that thread was being weaved or woven the way that it was, but we're starting to even see this bigger picture. Like it's starting to make sense, and we're seeing why certain things played out the way that they did and how that's actually serving us in this new space that we're moving into this new version that we're stepping into. So if this is you, you're probably noticing that you've started having a lot of kind of wild dreams. This is something I've talked about before, where you'll have these dreams where it's like little clips. They kind of fire in. You don't get great sleep those nights, where it's like all these random little jumbled pieces of dreams. If you're experiencing that, that's just more confirmation that you are someone who is going into an activation of consciousness. There's been a wave that's coming in that's creating collective consciousness to rise. We're going to see a big surge of this happening next year in 2025. But for those that are starting to feel it now, we're the ones who are being called in to actually help those next year who are going to be experiencing this, who are going to be coming through this massive wave of collective consciousness upgrade. So keep an eye out on those dreams. Keep an eye out on what's coming up for you in those dreams. Old memories, old things that are coming up to be processed. It's like stuff that it's like, I haven't thought about this in years. I'd kind of forgotten about that. It's been so long ago. It almost feels like it was like a past life of yours, even though, it happened, the last 15, 20, 25 years, but it still feels like it was like a past life because it doesn't even feel like who you are anymore. This is that. So I would love to hear if this is you. If this is something that you're experiencing, because you are meant to really be stepping into your calling. So if you've been kind of sitting on it, where you've been feeling like, gosh, I need to do something for the collective. I need to start my business. I need to do more healing. I need to do something. This message right here is for you, and it is confirmation that it's time. You are being called to stand up. You're being called to start leading, and that leadership starts with yourself. So it's about taking those first steps to start becoming what you need to be to lead these others in the collective, because there is going to be a massive, massive surge of people who are going to be looking for the types of services that we can offer for them to help them in their ascension, their growth, their healing, their expansion, all of this type of stuff. But we need to be preparing now, because this change and shift is going to happen, and it's going to happen early. I'm seeing on February 2025, there's going to be like a huge shift. So start now so that when that comes, you are ready. So if you've been sitting on it and waiting, this is your message from the universe. You need to get going.
As we welcome the new year, 2025 also ushers in a new generation, Generation Beta. According to McCrindle research, babies born between 2025 and 2039 will live in an era where AI and automation are fully embedded in everyday life, from education and workplaces to healthcare and entertainment. Generation Beta is predicted to be a generation that balances the challenges of hyperconnectivity, personal expression, and the blending of in-person relationships with global digital communities.
They're the first generation where their parents are tech skeptics. So the Gen Zs, their parents have grown up with technology, have seen the downsides of it. So we'll probably see them restrain their children's access to technology a little bit more. But they'll be more of a global generation, more visual in terms of their learning, more connected than any other generation before.
Here we go.
"2025 is going to be the year of America. This is our Regan moment."
As unlikely, impossible is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign, securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm Beach, Florida. The FBI has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The former president has both sides of the political aisle up in arms.
It is a dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
For 7 years, they hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Do you think you're better off alone?